I've been having some questions this last week, man. Some questions here in Florida that have been making me feel like I'm suffocating, like worse emotions than I've felt this entire year. It's like feelings of deprivation, starvation, like a desert wanderer walking through the sands and never finding the oasis to really quench my thirst. That's how I've been feeling this past week when it comes to my lifestyle. These questions that I've been having are, is adventure really right for me? What if I just got a house over in McCall, Idaho? What if I just got a bank loan and went and bought a house and lived out the rest of my days hanging out? Doesn't that sound nice, Jake? Doesn't that sound nice? These have been the questions like a little devil in my shoulder whispering in my ear for these past week and a half, and it's been making me feel tumultuous, like things are boiling inside. It's just, it's been hard. But today I figured it out. It's amazing how quickly things come to you in moments of clarity where you get away from everything for a moment. As yesterday I took a break. Yesterday was Christmas Day, which was the first Christmas I ever spent alone. First off, like, that can definitely mess with your head. First Christmas ever, nobody was with me. I was sad, man. I was sad, grateful to be where I am. I'm now in Key West, Florida. I'm looking at the yacht club right now. I'm at this beautiful little coffee shop hanging out. Things are really good, really, really good. But why would I feel not as good as the things around me at that same time? I didn't feel as good as the place that I'm in is. So this is what I think I've discovered, and what I'm starting to develop a belief on, is when you separate from your purpose, what happens in life is that you have default beliefs that have been pushed upon you your entire life. Like in America, if you've grown up in suburbia, or if you've grown up in middle class mostly, which a lot of people have that'll be listening to this, you were taught to buy a house, get a home, marry a nice girl, marry a nice guy, have 2 kids, white picket fence, kind of live the American dream of getting your own little happy house. That is not really our dream. It's just the dream that's been pushed upon us for many, many years, which is why a lot of us believe it, a lot of us end up doing it. A lot of people have the luxury of at some point in their life being gifted with a purpose, being gifted with something that they feel is right for them, that they need to pursue, and that's someone like me. I feel like my purpose in life is to protect the wild places left of the world, make the money I need to protect the places I want to protect, and have wildlife be able to thrive. You should see this wildlife in Key West, man. I saw this fish the other day that must have been 7 feet long beneath the docks. It was like a tarpon or something. Crazy. I went snorkeling. I saw horseshoe crabs. There were these fish unlike anything I'd ever seen on this reef next to a marina, and it was unbelievable. And what I was thinking is that, man, these places need to be protected. But here's the funny thing about a purpose, is that our daily actions tie to our purpose in a certain way or another. So like the actions I've been taking for the past year has been travel to as many places I can find the places worth protecting. That action of today connected me to my purpose of tomorrow. The problem is, now that I've finished that trip and I've finished 2021 and I'm kind of done traveling here in Key West, I've accomplished everywhere I wanted to go. What I've realized is that my actions of today are no longer connecting me to my purpose of tomorrow. So I've been having all these desires that I don't really feel like me, where I want this nice little white picket house, I want to get a nice girl, I want to get married, move into a nice neighborhood up in McCall, Idaho, and hang out. Those emotions and thoughts and feelings that I've been having are me, the pre-programmed beliefs that have been put into me for a very long time. So now what I think I'm going to do today is I'm just going to try to change the actions of today. Instead of being able to travel everywhere, I'm going to create new actions of today that connect me to my purpose of tomorrow. These new actions are going to be building a bigger YouTube following, becoming a better copywriter. This is my professional career that I make the money to be able to do this on, as I write a lot of content for fitness coaches and a lot of other entrepreneurs to help them make more money. So I'm going to start investing a lot more time in becoming better at that, more well-known at that, so I can make more money to invest in the places that I want to protect. I'm going to spend a lot more time writing emails to my list. I'm going to start running ads. I'm going to start doing all this stuff, building a community that can help me accomplish my purpose in life. And just that one simple thing of having actions that I can take every day has changed my entire mindset. Changing the actions of today that connect to the purpose tomorrow. Whenever we're not connected to our purpose, we settle into default beliefs where everyone else makes our futures for us, but that doesn't have to be the way it is.